This is not the video I planned to make this week, but sometimes life, or in my case work, gets in the way. Today I'm sharing what I do when things get in the way of my plans to sew. So keep watching. Hi, I'm Tony, and this is So Lounge. Now, I have a great video that will be coming out next week because it didn't quite get finished. I started working on it. Things were going well. I was going to show you guys how I resurrected a dress from 2 years ago that I thought I had totally messed up and the revelations I had while I was making it. And then I got stuck at work all day Friday. Now, Friday was going to be my finish up, attach the skirt, put in the hem, and edit the video day. And instead, I was fighting with a prosecutor in court all morning and then had a ridiculously long bench trial in the afternoon that ended in a guilty verdict for my client. So, not to dwell on that, but my day was not what I planned. And then I had to sit in an hour of traffic on the way home. And then my fiance and I had dinner plans with some friends that he had not seen in a very long time. So it wasn't like I could cancel. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about what I do and how I handle the disappointment of not being able to sew when that's really all I want to do. Because let's face it, most of us just work to buy fabric. And I just was beyond aggravated that I couldn't just come home and do what I planned to do so that I would have a really cool video for you guys on Sunday. So I thought about skipping out on church early, coming home, finishing up my dress, and then, doing editing as fast as I could. And then I thought, you know what? My dress deserves better. I have to put in a rolled hem, and I'm not sure how long that's going to take because sometimes it goes quickly and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't want to rush that because so far it's turning out really well, and I'm really excited about it. And then I didn't want to rush the edit because the process is the cool part, and showing the before and the after is what's going to make it really interesting for you to watch. And I didn't want to rush that either because there is no guarantee that that would even get finished today. That could drag into Monday very easily because sometimes editing takes longer than I expect. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to stick with the plans I've got. I'm going to go to church and go to a marriage class after, and then I'm going to go see my grandma and have some lunch, and then I'm going to head home and make this video instead and share my experience with you. Because I think the one thing about sewing is while it is awesome for, de-stressing and relaxing and having this creative outlet, the last thing you want to do is rush it and be on a timetable because your original timeline didn't work out. And so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to just let it sit. I will finish my dress, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, get that video ready to go, and it'll be bright and shiny for y'all next Sunday. And today I'm going to take it easy the rest of the weekend. I do still have a bunch of stuff I need to do today, including laundry and grocery shopping. And, when I got home from lunch, Honey had an accident in the sewing room. So I've started cleaning that up. It's still processing. So I'm going to finish cleaning that up. And I hope that you have a good day too. And I hope that you can get some sewing done and enjoy it, but not rush it and not feel pressured to speed up your process and speed up your project because you didn't have quite as much time earlier in the week like you thought you would. Because let's face it, life happens. And I'm in a situation now where my fiance is working out of town during the week, and the only time I have with him is Friday through Sunday. And we already had a bunch of stuff scheduled like we do every single weekend because we only have so much time together. And I opted to not cancel on him and to spend the time on our relationship instead of sewing and rushing this video. So I hope you can forgive me for that because it was a choice I had to make, and it wasn't done lightly, but at the same time, there was no guarantee that rushing to finish this dress and then try and get the video edited was going to be something that was even going to happen today. So I figured this was better than nothing. So I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely week, and I will be back with some fresh sewing content for you next Sunday. And I can't wait to see you then.